Hi Pisces, and welcome to Pisces Tarot and Advice. Hope you're doing well. We're going to have a look and see what's going on for you at the time you find this video, what that day might be about for you, or the guidance that you need at this point in time. Keep in mind and take what resonates. Apply it to your own situation if you feel that it resonates, but don't force anything to fit. And always check out any other video on the channel that calls out to you. You could have messages there. And I keep forgetting to say this. We're at 20,000 subscribers, which is amazing. And it just makes me very happy and fills me with love and gratitude. So thank you for being here and being part of this community. It's it's unbelievable in the best way. All right, so we're going to try that different spread I told you about the other day because it's become clear in my mind. The file has downloaded. And yeah, let me know what you think, okay? I'm curious. I haven't used it yet. Okay, so we have the Emperor that wants to be seen. Aries energy, authority figure, father figure, rules, regulations, making big decisions. Making decisions for the best of everyone, whether they like it or not, can also come up with that energy. Okay. All right, let's just jump in here, Pisces, and you let me know what you think and if this spread works for you. 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. And with the Emperor, you could be putting yourself first, withdrawing from something or walking away from something to fill your own cup, to show yourself some love, some nurturing, some, investing in yourself for a time. And that could be, deciding, what, today I'm just going to stay in. I'm not going anywhere. I know I made plans with people, or I'm just going to step away from that and just have a peaceful night, Could be that, or walking away from anything that is depleting you and not really giving you anything in return, okay? Okay, so let's see. For Pisces placements, 2 of Cups, 9 of Swords, this could be a one-to-one connection, a friendship or relationship where there's a perception that there's no balance or give and take, okay? 5 of Pentacles, one-sided situation, okay? So you could be looking at, do I need to walk away from this? Is this really a one-sided situation and I should cut it off? Or is there something else going on, okay? All right, so hold on. I wrote it down. So the new spread, this is what we're going to do for Pisces placements today. All right. This is going to be the situation that you're dealing with or the main developments in the day. It's going to be the challenge, obstacles. This is going to be looking deeper into the challenge, the root of the challenge, the root of the problem. To get a better understanding of it, this is going to be the solution or the guidance or advice to overcome the challenge. And this is going to be the outcome or the overall energy of the day. And remember, we are looking at one day, so. Okay, and we'll pull some some oracle cards as well for advice at the end. Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck as the overall energy here, or the influence. So this talks about putting your heart on a platter for someone, is what I hear. Wearing your heart on your sleeve, putting yourself out there, making yourself vulnerable, you making an offering to someone or towards something, and it's like your heart is in it, right? You mean it, you're hopeful about it, etc. And for those of you, this is where someone else is coming towards you with an opportunity. And it could be emotional in nature, but it doesn't have to be. It's the same kind of energy where it's hopeful, it's excited, it's genuine, okay? It's honest. Okay, so in the situation, what do we have? 7 of Swords, the Chariot, and the Queen of Pentacles. And the 7 of Swords is the card of the quick exit, or the card of the nope, turning around and walking away, yeah? Whether you feel like you bit off more than you can chew, or you feel like, you know what, I don't think this is what I signed up for, so I'm not doing it, type of energy. It's exiting something quietly, okay? For others of you, it's an energy with these three together of Exactly that, the assessment. And you might not be telling someone that you're doubting a situation, or you're not telling them that you have second thoughts about a situation with the Seven of Swords. You might have accepted a proposal, and now you're going, I'm not sure if this is what I signed up for. It may involve something to do with transportation, a car, tickets, um, moving, you leading something, taking charge of something, may involve a Cancer or a Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And now you're looking at it like, I don't know if I want to proceed with this. Does it have a long-term future? Does it have the potential to be what was promised, what was offered over there, right? Because with the Seven of Swords, there's doubts. Okay, so that's the situation. All right. So far, so good. Makes sense. What's the challenge here? What happened? We have the King of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the World. Yeah. So for some of you, you might be dealing with another water sign, or this is your energy. But it's like the Knight of Cups with the King of Cups and the challenge here, right? And the Nine of Swords. The reason why you're questioning something or reassessing something or doubting something is you're not sure something has what it takes to turn the potential that is offered here into a mature situation, right? You're not confident that someone can deliver on what was promised or what was offered. And that's a challenge. Now, for some of you, it could be that someone else keeps doubting things and changing their mind, right? And it's kind of wishy-washy. And it's a bit of a cycle here. It's a bit of a pattern. And you're looking at it thinking, don't know. If you're not making up your mind, I might have to make it for you with that Emperor energy in the pre-shuffle, okay? Okay, because remember, roles could be reversed. This could be something you're dealing with. It could be on both sides, okay? It depends on the situation. But for those of you, you're dealing with someone who feels like they overcommitted. They promised more than they can deliver. They're having second thoughts. They're doubting themselves. Now, this isn't to say that they can't deliver what they promised. It's just saying they're doubting themselves, getting cold feet, right? So where is this coming from? Where is all this doubt coming from? We have the Page of Pentacles. Here's the Two of Cups and the Five of Cups. So where this doubt is coming from, yeah, it's almost like either an offer was rejected, or if not necessarily rejected, it's a case of, can you do better than that? So it could be that someone's, and again, this is something that has happened, or something they're perceiving, or something they're fearing that would happen. Okay, so it's kind of, so someone could be fearing, for example, that what they offered is not going to be good enough. So as you're deciding whether or not you're going to accept their offer, they're already doubting and second guessing themselves, and already telling themselves, you know what, it's not going to be good enough. They're going to say no. And they're already mourning this, and you haven't even given your answer yet. Do you see what I mean? For those of you, if you've submitted something, an application, a project, presentation, a post, you made a post, I don't know. Even before you have the feedback, even before you have the reply or the response to it, you could be looking at it and kind of nitpicking, looking at the details of it and going, you know what, I didn't do that right. I should have said this differently. I could have done that differently. Already kind of tearing it down. And it comes from the root of everything. It comes from a fear of rejection, a fear of loss, or a fear of not being good enough. Okay? Because for some of you, this is also someone feeling unprepared, right? This is someone saying, Page of Pentacles, I need more time, I need more help, I need more knowledge, I need more training. I can't do this on my own. Because it's something that you would have to be in charge of, or you would have to lead, or you have the authority to do this and that and the other. All right. So let's see what the advice is and the solution to the root of the challenge. We have the Tower, we have the Ten of Cups, and the Six of Cups. All right. So in terms of the solution, the Tower, in terms of a solution, is a radical action or a radical approach. It's also facing your fear. Okay? So if this is a fear, this is telling you that the only way you're going to know is if you try. It's also saying trust yourself and trust your support system to have your back. This is saying go for it anyway with the Tower. Stop overthinking. Put some action behind it. Mars energy. Go for it. Break the cycle of self-doubt that keeps costing you opportunities. Yeah? And leaves you doing shoulda, woulda, couldas and experiencing sorrow and regret that then just feeds back into the lack of self-confidence or low self-esteem. Okay? Break that pattern by taking radical action, facing your fear, whatever this is. Okay? Because it's going to be, there's a happy ending here, right? It's also saying trust the people around you. Okay? To guide you, to show you the way, to have your back if anything goes wrong. But it's saying go for it. Take a radical approach here. Less thinking, more doing. Do the thing you're afraid to do. Okay, that's the radical approach. Okay, as if it's that easy, but hey, it's not impossible. And in the outcome, what do we have? Here we go. We have the Three of Pentacles, we have the Four of Cups, and the Page of Swords. So in the outcome, by following the advice and taking this challenge head on, there is cooperation, there is collaboration, there is coming out of this cycle of dissatisfaction, coming out of this cycle of why bother, learning new insight, information, knowledge, wisdom, okay, and a new perspective, Page of Swords, a new perspective, instead of getting lost in the detail that leads to the overthinking. This is, with the Page of Swords, this is like seeing the big picture, seeing everything, seeing all the moving pieces. But also it's a case of, okay, let me see what else is going to happen before I make up my mind. Or let me get more information and then I'll consider it. Or let me just go and double check here and here and here, as opposed to trying to confirm every single piece of information that you have, right? This is saying, okay, that makes sense to me, that makes sense, that makes sense, that's logical. I'm just going to need to double check this one thing, right? But it's coming together, it's collaboration, building towards a common goal, snapping out of this negative stinking thinking, right? Snapping out of it, gaining the confidence to be curious, the confidence to experiment, the confidence to just try it, see what happens, right? Page of Swords. Either way, it'll give me insight. Either way, it will give me information I can use. Your sense of worth is not attached to the outcome of a situation that you can't control, right? Because that could be what this is here, right? Whereas you're looking at things not to say, you know what, if this doesn't go well, that means I'm not worthy. You're not looking at it that way. You're rather looking at all the moving pieces and you're saying, I'm doing my best. Whatever happens, happens. But either way, I will learn from this, and if I have to do it again, I'll do it better because I'll have new information, right? It's a bit of a less pressure. You know what I mean? You're putting less pressure on yourself. So if you're dreading that someone's going to have a conversation with you, this is saying you initiate it. You go and start that conversation. If you're dreading how you're going to be received by a new team, or if you have to lead a team, or in a new group, in a new friendship group, in a new social club, in a new organization, and you're like, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to do, I'll just, kind of wait for people to tell me what to do, or wait for people to approach me, or whatever it is. This is saying, no, you walk in there with your chest kind of puffed out, right? Be confident, be proud, right? The Chariot here. Because you're going to have a very warm reception. So whatever it is you're dreading and fearing, it's coming from your subconscious, okay? And you're going to break that cycle of thinking and break that pattern, first of all, by doing the thing you're afraid to do, by doing the thing, initiating the thing you're afraid might happen, okay? And you're going to have first of all, you're going to have truth and facts and clarity, as opposed to what you're fearing that is probably never even going to happen. Yeah. And if it happens, it's not going to be as bad as you think it's going to be. You see what I mean? So first of all, you're going to have the truth and the facts, not your own fears and doubts. Secondly, there's an energy of collaboration, cooperation, coming together, being very well received, being embraced, being heard, supported, accepted, whatever the situation is, right? So if you're sitting there thinking, oh, I fully expect this new manager that's coming in to tell me I'm not going to have a job in 2 weeks. Well, sit down and have a conversation with the manager, right? Hey, how you doing? I want to get to know you. Tell me more about your plans, you know? And I guarantee you, they're not going to say you're not going to have a job in 2 weeks, because that's not the energy that we're looking at. And even if they do say we may have to restructure some things, that's going to be an opportunity for you to kind of promote yourself, right? Say, well, what are you thinking? What do you think you're going to need? You know, this is what I've been doing, this blah, blah, blah. Or for you to initiate, for you to point them in one direction or another. I think what the team could do with is this. Because remember, they don't have the experience, you have the experience. You've been there. They're the new person coming in, right? So they will value your input, okay? Pisces, I like the spread. I like the spread. If you're afraid of what that person's going to say, and that's why you don't even ask the question, Pisces, because for better or for worse, first of all, the worst thing they can say is say no. But that's not what we're looking at, remember? And second, it's better to know and plan accordingly than to fear and keep yourself stuck and stagnant. You know? Fearing something that you don't have to fear. If you do feel like you've bit off more than you can chew, and it's like, oh my God, I'm going to fail, again, speak to someone. Speak to someone that you trust, someone close to you, or a perfect stranger, I don't know, post it online, see what comes back to you, I don't know, do whatever you need to do. And just talk about your feelings, talk about your fears to a therapist, I don't know. Address it. Let it out, let it breathe, address it in a safe place, okay? Because it will lead to you realizing, you know what, I think this is just my self-doubt. It's not actually the situation. I'm just projecting, right? And then peace coming in, being restored, collaboration, cooperation, you having the renewed confidence of going, no, yeah, this was the right decision. I'm going to keep going with this. This was the right decision. Yeah? For some of you, this could be cold feet before a wedding. I don't know, right? Or cold feet before a baby gets here. It's cold feet before a big change that you initiated or agreed to or accepted. And remember, it's coming from a pattern of low self-esteem, lack of confidence, analysis paralysis, fear of something so you don't even try it, and then it's like you failed before you try, and that just kind of feeds back into the cycle of low confidence, low self-esteem, etc. And it's time to break that pattern wide open. Do the thing you're afraid to do, Pisces. Honestly, be brave. See what happens. Just see what happens, right? Page source, see what happens. Page source is someone who just kind of throws something in there and just waits to see what happens, you know? It can be kind of fun to experiment. Or, like I say, talk about it, air it out. Talk about it in a safe place. Because there is something here where you're dreading something that is not that bad, or it's not going to be that, or you're just pretty much, I think someone's just being triggered here. But that is the opportunity for us to see that pattern. That's what a trigger does. It's trying to reflect to us a pattern that's being activated. Okay, but that is an opportunity for us to see it, acknowledge it, see where it comes from, and break it. Healing, yeah? Cool. So let's see. Any other advice for Pisces? So we have mountain goat. There's something out of balance in your life, so do whatever you need to do to correct it. Yeah, out of balance. 2 of Cups there. 5 of Cups. And there's a loop. There's overthinking, not enough doing as well. We have Penguin. The period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. Isn't this great? But again, this Tower energy, facing the fear, whatever that means. Snow Leopard, you had this yesterday. Take some time out of your usual life and spend it in solitude. Contemplate, meditate, figure out what it is you're thinking, figure out what it is you're feeling, what is coming to the surface for you. And Spider, trust the creative spark you're feeling and express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten. So this could be journaling, like I say, posting, working on something, writing things down. That's going to help you put some order to your thoughts. Okay? Or any sort of creative endeavor. Writing, drawing, painting, dancing, right? Will help you unblock a flow of energy. Movement, the Tower, movement, working with it, looking at it, not just sitting in it, yeah? So Pisces, let me know what you think of the spread. Let me know what you think of the messages. Hope they resonate with you, and I hope they help if you are dealing with this type of situation. It's an interesting message. So yeah, you let me know what you got going on, and I hope it helps, okay? I'm going to leave it there. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.